VTM welcome you all to Vadodara Toastmasters Club meeting number 342nd. Please recite club mission after me. Raise your hands. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. There are 3 ground rules of our meeting. First, please refrain yourself from speaking about sex, politics and religion. Second, please do not disturb speakers while they are speaking by getting up or cross-talk. Keep your mobiles on silent mode. I am giving 2 seconds for that. Thank you. If you want to use water or washroom, it's in the back. Now, my quote of the day in Sanskrit is Gatah kalo na cha ayati. The time has gone, never come back. Okay. Now, I am handing over the stage to today's presiding officer, Toastmaster Janki.
Thank you, Saturday Dams. Warmful greetings to each one of you. Oh, wait, there's one butterfly. Let me catch it. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. It flies away. Fellow members, if you try to chase butterfly, they'll fly away. Instead of that, focus on creating your own garden and grow more flowers so that butterflies will automatically attract towards us. Once again, good morning, my warmful greetings to each one of you. This statement means that don't try to attract your goal, desire, vision. Try to build that kind of skill set. Try to build that kind of environment that you want. And try to be capable for whatever you want. So that automatically the success, the vision, the desire that you are chasing will come to yourself. With this quote, I am officially opening Vadodara Toastmasters meeting number 342. The statement that I explained, we here in Toastmasters, we have practically implemented them. We regularly meet up, we have our regular meeting, we have education sessions, we keep the quality of the meeting to the high level, we keep our legacy continued. So in last week, we had a division contest where VTM has been appreciated with few awards. So I am grateful, I am thrilled to announce the 3 awards that we received. The first one is the Power Up Award. Which we received because of our continuing legacy, continued efforts of ExCom team and regularly meeting and the renewals of members. So thanks to all VTM members for having this award. Kudos to each member. The second award that we have received is Spotlight Award of as in membership. This award is presented to appreciate for the regular renewals, and we have become an family of 41 members, which was
Today 40.
previously 34.
Today 42.
Today 42. Yes. So and the third award is for helping hand. This is for the all the we have present, we have been attended TLTP, and maximum members have been presence of maximum members have been there at the conference and TLTP. So for that we have achieved this award.
Just the friend.
So moving ahead, as we have two tenure of EXCOM team every year. First is January to June and second is July to December. For the benefit of guest and new member, EXCOM is a person that you saw that working whole week for filling up the role, a person that is greetings to new members, a person who are continuing communicating with guests to help them for better understanding of this platform. So this is what a team build, and we have 7 roles in EXCOM team. So from today we are taking up the nominations, and I will be taking the nominations. So anyone who are willing to be in EXCOM from next tenure, which is January to June, contact me for any details, for any query. You can contact any of the members, any of the EXCOM team for asking experience or what the role about. You can contact any of the EXCOM team. So from today we are taking nominations. I would encourage each members identify your interest and take up the role. So now we have a book of the week. Please welcome Toastmaster Ravi for book of the week.
A very warm good morning to everyone. A very warm good morning to fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Have you ever wondered gesticulating around while during conversations? Trying to make your point, but the point isn't landing. Or you have faced the monkey on your back, lingering through shallow frustration during that conversation. Today, I would like to recommend a book to solve that issue. The book is The Magic Question by Bart Daggett. This book revolves around a single question which will help you to open the doors to better understand yourself and make deeper connection with each other. The question is, the book talks about the question, which is, if you have a magic band and you can change or improve anything in your life, what would it be? This seems simple, but it is incredible. If you use this question in your daily life, while talking with your friends, family, co-workers, or during any interaction, you'll deep down you will have a deep down better understanding of anything. Like for example, if you want to become something, so start thinking about how will you begin, asking more and more questions. So this book is very much insightful and a short read, and I will request all the Toastmasters to read this book, because as a Toastmaster we always think about how to connect with our audience and connect with each other. So I would recommend all of you to read this book. Again, I would like to repeat the name of the book, The Magic Question by Bart Daggett. Thank you.
How many guests are there? Okay. So we will have a guest introduction. You have to come on the stage. You have to introduce your name, where are you from, your occupation, and how you come about Toastmasters Club. So let's start, sir.
Hello everyone, I am Utsav Pariyar and this is my third meeting. I was here 20 minutes early because it's so fun here. I am in college right now. So that's my occupation and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Myself, Santoshi Thakur, and I'm working as an instruction designer in Maxotech. It's a global company, and I came to know about this Toastmaster through my colleague. So this is my first day. This is my first day of this one, and I hope you enjoy it. Yes,
Okay, so are you feeling cold? Winter season started, right? So today we have a relevant theme of WWW. So let's welcome to hear more about the theme and meeting. Please welcome Toastmaster Tarun.
Let us gesticulate. So you can remove your specs first. If you have. Please rub your hands fast. Clap. Just slowly close your eyes and move your hands above your eyes. That's it. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Winter. When you think of winter, few things comes to our mind. Snow, hot chocolate, cozy nights, and hot cup of coffee, freezing mornings, and a warm fireside. How many of you would have waited for the winter to arrive? We have all seen, because of this natural imbalance, there is a shift of season. We have prolonged or a delayed monsoon, a prolonged or a delayed summer, and then the winter. While we think of summer as something to surrender because of the heat and scorching sunlight, it is winter where you can explore and start wandering. Winter, when you change from one season to another, like let us say summer and then we have winter, what all things in your house do you see as change? Anyone? Can start with one by one.
We have to just close our ACs.
This is right. So first and most important thing is we are giving back to the nature, maybe AC, closing down the AC so that we are using natural air. That is very good point.
Switch on the geyser.
Switch on the geyser. That anyway we I think summers also we do sometimes.
We wear sweater, warm
Sweaters,
clothes.
Yes. Anything else?
closing the window.
Closing the windows.
Food.
Food also changes.
Correct.
Warm
That is
foods.
very-
Cold cream and all
Cold cream.
Use creams and all these lotions.
Hot tea.
Rajai comes.
That's right. So one is switching off the ACs, taking out your sweaters, maybe socks, monkey cap, and then of course the blankets come out. One more point which Nikhil said is food.
Yes.
There is a shift from what we used to eat in summers or monsoon, and then we switch to more nutritious, more healthy. You would see your mom and maybe your wife cooking up very delicious food, which will be which will make you healthy, or maybe will drive you for health. Right? There are so many things about winter that we can discuss. How many of you don't like winter? Okay, thank God there is no one. You don't like? Okay. So normally winter is a season which I like the most. That is why I just posed the question. So we'll talk first about the warmth part of the winter. What do you mean by warmth? So when it is winter, the best part is have a fire camp, sit along your friends on a cup of coffee or tea and discuss lifelong stories. I remember one instance when we went to one farm. We had the fire camp. We started around 10. I think it was around 5 in the morning still. We continued to talk because with the warm clothes and everything. So winter is such thing where you would like to get around your close ones, share your feelings, share your stories, and feel the warmth of that season. Second is, of course, you go out with your friends, or maybe if Vikram invites, you can go to his house for a filter coffee. Then, of course, if you are alone, you get into your bed with the cozy blankets and do a good book read. That are a way how you can inculcate the warmth of this season. Also, one of the important thing is morning walks. If you are a good walker or a jogger or maybe a good natural lover, because winter is where we would miss the sun, right? If you are within the house only, you will feel that where is the sunlight. So if you are good and going to the garden early in the mornings, you would definitely find the sneak peek of the sun and enjoy those warmth of the sun, which definitely you would avoid during summers. Right? So we'll take a break for a short while for the time being. We'll talk more about winter, the joy which winter gives. Also, there are some other sides of winter also, which we will discuss. The negative sides of the winter as the meeting progress. But before we proceed further, for the benefits of guests and our members, let me explain you the structure of Vadodara Toastmasters meeting. This is meeting number 342. Normally, any meeting of Toastmasters is divided into 3 sections. One is the prepared speeches, second is the impromptu speeches, that is table topic, and third is the evaluation. The speech session of our Vadodara Toastmasters, normally we have 3 prepared speakers, but today since we have one long speech from TM Vikram, the speakers are limited to 2. The speakers in the Vadodara Toastmasters Club, they act like a fire. The warmth which the fire gives, the same warmth you will get today from 2 keynote speakers from today's meeting. And second would be the table topic session, which would again be acting as a hot chocolate. You would be tempted, but it is you can only test when you come on the stage and deliver a speech which will be impromptu on any given subject. And the evaluation, maybe you can compare with the blanket or maybe your sweaters, which definitely would help you to immune or give a better protection, maybe improve your speech in the next session. So this is the normal agenda of the meeting of any Toastmasters. To support this meeting, we have 3 pillars which are very important for any meeting. That is the role of timer, the aha counter, and the grammarian. So please join me to welcome our first tag team support, which is the timer. The role is played by TM Jayashree. Please welcome her. So TM Jayashree, before you start, what is one thing about winter you like the most?
I like to have food, so I like all green veggies and juices.
Oh,
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. I am the timer of the day, TM Jayashree. As a timer, my duty is to monitor prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluations. For prepared speeches, we have 2 speakers. For first speakers, time limit is 18 to 22 minutes. At 18 minutes, I will show green card. At 20 minutes, I will show yellow card. At 22 minutes, I will show red card. For second speaker, there is a time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will show green card. At 6 minutes, I will show yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will show red card. For table topic speakers, for prepared speeches evaluations, there is a time limit. For first speaker evaluation, there is a time limit of 3 to 4 minutes. At 3 minutes, I will show green card. At 3.5 minutes, I will show yellow card. And at 4 minutes, I will show red card. For evaluation of second speaker, there is a time limit of 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show green card. At 2.5 minutes, I will show yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will show red card. For table topic speeches, there is a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, I will show green card. At 1.5 minute, I will show yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will show red card. There is a 30 seconds of grace period for every speakers and evaluators. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Joshi, for explaining the role of timer. Next in tag team is the A, which stands for AHA counter, and today we have TM Ravi Pratap, who is playing the role of AHA counter. Please join me in welcoming. So, TM Ravi Pratap, what is your favorite activity in winter?
My favorite activity to go to mountains and have a Maggie at a Maggie point. Good morning once again. Today I am playing the role of AHA counter, and let me explain you what the role is. The AHA counter helps all the speakers to make them aware of the filler words and the unnecessary sound they make. Like I am also using and. These include words like and or repeated phrases like, anyways, not at all, etc. So I'll be monitoring all the speakers throughout the meeting and count the number of times they are using these filler words to help. While monitoring this, my aim is to help all the speakers to be better speakers. At the end of the meeting, I will present my report. So for that, till then, thank you, and over to TM.
Thank you, TM Ravi Pratap. Next team, the tag team is the G, which stands for grammarian, and we have our experienced Toastmaster, legendary TM Kirit. Please join me in welcoming TM Kirit. Sir, before you explain your role, what is your most memorable winter, or maybe any? Oh, if you remember any of your.
Remember, winters in Gulf are much stronger than here. I had 30-40 years there. So the best thing in the winter there is the sun which rises from the clear sky. And from my window I could always see a sunrise. So that's like after seeing the sun, of course, I used to see. Good morning, everybody.
Good
morning.
And the guests. Today I am playing the role of a grammarian, and grammatical errors are a very important part of any speeches. Grammatical errors, in fact, works like a stone in halwa. If you are eating halwa, if you get one stone, then you get irritated. And what will happen, you don't enjoy halwa, you wait for another stone to come. So that's why grammatical errors have to be taken care while speaking. Speeches in Hindi are female. Speech scarcity. So speeches have to be decorated with a good makeup, good ornaments. Then only it will have presentable effect on owner. So all of you should present speeches beautifully, like Toastmaster Rashmi does in her beauty parlor, so that it will have to beautifully present the speech with correct words. It will enhance the value of the speech. There are two things about it. One is the phrase of the day, which is have a monkey on your back, which is the problem which is irritating, you can't get rid of, you can't solve it also. And the word of the day is gesticulate. Gesticulate is something which you give by expressing your body. You say displeasure or pleasure, exclamation. You just gesticulate by your actions. Express that. It's a very important word and we very rarely use it. So I urge everybody to use phrase of the day and word of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, TM Kirit, for explaining the role of the grammar. Now, as we move to our first session, that is prepared speeches, I also like to tell that winter is also a time where you start reflecting on yourself, maybe introspect more. You start maybe knowing yourself or start storytelling and sharing. Also, you make maybe new connections and maybe you try to give back to the community. And also, it's time for the new hope and the new renewal within yourself. So let us begin our first session for today, that is prepared speeches. Our first speaker for today is TM Vikram, and to evaluate him we have TM Hitesh, who will explain the speed detail of TM Vikram. So please join hands to welcome TM Hitesh. TM Hitesh. I am doing a short table topic. as you can- So I know you are a fitness freak and also going to gym, but this question I have still kept for you. How do you stay active and engaged during winter? Because winter you may start feeling a little bit lazy. So how do you keep yourself engaged?
I became fitness freak just 1 year back.
Okay.
First winter.
Before first winter. Exactly today. That was yesterday. And I had a monkey on my back to get up early in the morning. So what I do is that I put a series of 3 alarms at an interval of 5 minutes, and I invariably wake up at the 3rd alarm. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Good morning, guests.
Good morning.
Good morning. Today, my target speaker, Toastmaster Vikram, is going to deliver his level 5 project 2 speech. Level 5 project 2. And his project is prepare to speak professionally. His pathway is visionary communication. And the purpose of his speech is to practice developing and presenting a longer speech, that is 18 to 22 minutes. The title of his speech is Kit Kat. I wish good luck to Toastmaster Vikram for delivering this long speech. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you TM Hitesh for explaining the speech detail of TM Vikram. Now please join hands to welcome TM Vikram on stage. TM Vikram, before you begin your speech, I have a short question for you. Yes. How do you take care of yourself or mean self-care during the winter season?
I have a kettle and first activity of the day is drink around 100 ml of hot water, and the last activity of the day is again warm the water in the kettle and have 100 ml of water. In the morning, even before brushing my teeth, I drink that 100 ml of water. And that's how I take care of myself during winter.
So TM Vikram, over to you. Kit Kat, TM Vikram, Kit Kat, TM.
Toastmasters and guests, good morning.
Good
Morning.
Prepare to speak professionally. Now to start this speech, I need to write, draft. I thought, what is this professionalism? Before I got hands to my dictionary to search the word, what is this professionalism? I thought, I imagined, I pictured, what is this profession? Maybe a white shirt, a red tie, a black blazer, brown polished shoes. This is what pictured me as a profession. Maybe profession is something, or professionals are someone who speak the truth. That's what my corner of my heart said. But my crazy mind said, professionals are someone who don't speak the truth. They just hide the truth. When in doubt, the answer is always no. In order to respect all the professionals in the world, I do not want to term anyone as liars or someone who can hide the truth. Then what is that message I want to tell you being a professional here? For that, I have 3 stories. My professional stories. Number 1, it happened in Visakhapatnam. I was working for a client in a public sector company. We were a contractor, the COVID protocols were going on. We were installing huge pipes and painting it. Now on top of that pipe, there was a small tube that has to be attached, welded by means of something called as a thermopad. It's the size of my palm.
we need to keep it on the tube, welded along with the pipe. That technology was patented by someone sitting in the US. But then the public sector company in Visakhapatnam told, until the person who authorizes from the US, we will not accept your job. Now COVID restrictions are going on. Nobody can travel to India. We connected with the US patented people or the MS teams. I prepared a standard operating procedure as to how they can validate, authorize, approve virtually. And to my surprise, the client accepted it. 35 days, day in and day out, night and day, I wore the safety harness belt. I climbed the monkey ladder. I clicked photos and videos because I was the eye for the people sitting in the US. Every night they would reply with the corrections, with the modifications, or with the approvals. After 35 days of hard work, I received an email that yes, the procedure is approved and the pipe is ready for commissioning. Wow, what a nice feeling. I went and told this to my boss. I went and told this to my heads of the department. I went and told this to my director. Why? 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 Let me go to the second story. I received an email from my boss. Vikram, take care of this and solve it immediately. When I saw the trailing emails, there were 35 emails exchanged between a German manufacturer and my team member. What was it about? I read the words like betrayal, contract, blacklisting, not acceptable. What is happening really? I read that we, the company, were asking the German manufacturer for service engineering support till January 2023. And what is the German manufacturer saying? From the letter dated July 1st, 2021, we will support for 18 months only. I called the German engineer and told him, you know what's happening? From 1st July 2021, if you add 18 months, it's December 2022. And what are we asking for? Support till January 2023. It's just one more month. His reply was, really? I did not know this. But 35 email exchanges has happened where people have quarreled. But they have not read a word about it. Finally, the German manufacturer gave a letter that from July 1st, 2021, we will support for the service engineer till January 2023. No 18 months, 17 months, 16 months and ask others to calculate. I told this to my boss. I told this to my head of the department. I told this to my director. Why? 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 Let me come to the third story. In the same Visakhapatnam, we were constructing a control room. Now, control room is something which is blast proof. If any blast occurs outside, the electronics inside will be safe. It has to be dust-free environment. How do we ensure that? Whoever walks inside the control room have to remove their shoes, remove their socks. There is one special clean slippers provided. We need to wear it and go inside. Now my boss, my head of the department and the director were inside discussing the progress of the control room. I walked in 5 minutes after them, had a long discussion with them. When we came outside, I have a challenge for the fitness freaks here. Without a chair, try wearing your socks and shoes. And that shoes also, not the slip-on shoes. It's a safety shoe with the metal in the front. So it has to have the lace. My boss walks out. Now my head of the department walks out. Probably he's a fit guy. Now my director walks out. He glances like this. You know why? There was a person sitting there in his Nilkamal chair, the security guard. In the company's organizational hierarchy, he can be termed as negligible. After all, a security guard. But given the location and time, he holds the position of authority. He will never ever give his chair to anyone. I was a little feet away and observing all this fun. Finally, I walked in. Not many know, I'm not that much physically fit. You know what happened? I was given the chair. Why? The three stories ended with the question, the same one. What is the answer? Professionalism needs or includes acknowledgement and appreciation as well. Not many do that. In the first two stories that was personally related to me, I was wanting that acknowledgement and appreciation. Did I need a salary hike, a promotion, maybe an award in my company in the beautiful auditorium? Probably Toastmaster Hitesh, who works with me, is the anchor of calling out, the next award goes to Vikram Rajagopal. Yes, I needed all this. But as a bare minimum, what does a professional need and what is professionalism? Acknowledge and appreciate. What did I do? I had given a 10 rupees Kit Kat to the security guard once, looked into his eyes and said, I acknowledge and appreciate. You're manning the control system room very good, that it's dust free. And the beauty is, I did not give the Kit Kat to that same security guard. I had given to his colleague in the night shift. Do you really think that only rumors spread like wildfire? Or the bad name that is earned because of trust deficit that spreads like wildfire? Your good deeds also spreads like wildfire. If you really wish that my message today in this speech should spread like wildfire, go out today and acknowledge and appreciate people. Why not? Now, the two stories before had a transformational change in my life. I thought, should I have the position and authority to receive the acknowledgement and appreciation? Yes, maybe, no, maybe. But in order to give the acknowledgement and appreciation, what do I need? Absolutely nothing. So I have been giving a Kit Kat with an appreciation email to my team and other team whenever an important task is completed. It gives immense pleasure for me in giving rather than taking it. This Kit Kat is an antiseptic balm for me. It's healing all my wounds. The cardiovascular muscles that got damaged because of the first two stories, it's feeling better right now. But then, please tell me the truth. Do I still crave for acknowledgement and appreciation? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. For people who thought no, my name is not Buddha. My name is Vikram Rajagopal. In this world of professionalism, there is something that we have missed in the vocabulary. Acknowledgement and appreciation. Why not? We always crave for it, but we are not given. I confronted my boss during the performance appraisal conversation that you never acknowledge and appreciate me. What kind of a boss you are? And his reply was, you are hired and paid to do all these things. You save the money, you save the time, you improve the system. That's all part of your job description. Do you really need an acknowledgement and appreciation? You're not done something special to be acknowledged. You're not done something special to be appreciated. You are an engineer who have been hired for this task. That's what you're doing for. I'm not sure whether he's right, but I always felt that let me be right. How many days have we moved along? The cab driver who has stopped at the right time and dropped us at the airport, have we acknowledged, appreciated? The same cold drinks or hot drinks that we have, do we acknowledge and appreciate? The breakfast we had today morning, maybe from your mother, from your daughter, or from your spouse, whoever it is, have we acknowledged and appreciated? Because we always think that is just the part of the system. The system is always straight and we're just fitting inside. What is the use for us to appreciate all these things? But please remember, the system exists because we acknowledge and appreciate. That is very important. Now tell me, in this professionalism, do you still need the dictionary to know what is professionalism? Because when we can think of even one meaningful example of what is professionalism, we have got the meaning. Why should we go in search of the dictionary? To conclude, I would say that the Kit Kat says, have a break, have a Kit Kat. You can change it to have a break, give the Kit Kat. Because with this 10 rupees, I have earned a lot more name than what I have done till now. In fact, in my team, I am known as the Kit Kat person. I don't give it easily, but when I give it, I look into the eyes, pause for a moment, and say, good job done. Take this. Sometimes people think that it's just a Kit Kat. Who's going to give me the promotion? Who's going to give me the salary hike? Who's going to give me the recognition? That when I'm in the position of authority, let me think about it. But right now, my authority is take this Kit Kat. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful speech. We did not realize that so much time has passed. So we were just engaged in the stories and as well as the summary which you gave. The meaning or the quote word which you gave, like instead of just telling or maybe just going by the way that this is everybody's job, if we start acknowledging and appreciating, I think it would be a maybe next word or maybe a good thing to do. So our next speaker is again a versatile speaker, but to evaluate her, I will first call his evaluator, TM Vishal, who will give the details of speaker TM Vishal. So TM Vishal, before you proceed on giving the speech detail of TM Gitanjali, what do you find wonderful about winter?
I think it means for me, in the winter, everything is wonderful because I like the cold season. That's why I like the most winter. Second one is there is a lot of food varieties available. You can wear all your different types of clothes like sweaters, jackets, and all that. So there are so many reasons that why I like the winters. So good morning all. Today my target speaker is Toastmaster Gitanjali. She is most energetic and inspirational personality. I think many of us know it very well. And it is my privilege to evaluate the speech for her. And her pathway is presentation mastery, L1 P4. And the purpose of the project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. And the timer, please note the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. So all the best, Toastmaster Gitanjali.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, TM Vishal, for explaining the speech details of TM Gitanjali. Please join me in welcoming TM Gitanjali on stage, our versatile speaker.
We have just elevated me. I don't know how much I can speak.
So before you start or give your speech, what are the things that brings comfort to you during the winter season?
See, in Baroda, I like winter the most. Because in summer we can't do many things because of the heat of the sun. But in winter we can do anything. We can eat good foods, we can wear good clothes, even the costly things like silk and all these things. But in summer it is difficult to wear such things, sweaters and all this.
Okay. So, TM Gitanjali, why? TM Gitanjali, why?
Thank you so much. It is truly said by German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche that he who has his why to live can bear almost all whys. Dear Toastmaster of the day, friends and guests, Namaskar, and my soulful greetings to each one. The word why is simply an interrogative word of English grammar. But if you go deep inside the meaning of this word why, it has a magical value. It has a magical power. If you just take this why as your source of inspiration, it has a power to take you to the ladder of success, highest peak of success. But if somehow you don't like your why and you think it as a burden on you, as if having a monkey on your back, then certainly it has a power to throw you inside the dungeon of failures. From the very beginning till now, we face many types of whys in our life. These whys come from our parents, from our siblings, from our friends, teachers, and many of the outside. These whys are such that, why can't you do this? Why you are not gone there? Why you can't walk properly? Why you can't eat properly? So many why, and why. Sometimes you feel that these why are making you irritated, and you feel that you are surrounded with why, and why. During that time, I have one good suggestion for you. Don't gesticulate these things and just focus on your inner why and try to find out the answers of those why to be a great person. And I believe those who just concentrate on their why, sooner or later they prove themselves as the great person. In the history of human civilization, there are many stories which shows that those who have chased and followed their whys, they became the great leaders of this world. You all know the story of Newton. During his childhood, Newton was not at all an intelligent boy. One day, he was thrown out from the school by his teacher. He was very sad and upset, and unknowingly he entered inside the apple orchard and sat under one apple tree. The tree was laden with apple fruits, and suddenly an apple fell on his head. And this falling of an apple is a natural phenomenon. But this natural incident created many whys inside his heart. His He thought why this apple had fallen down, why it had not gone up. And he became very curious to find out the answer. And he started searching the answer of his wife. Ultimately, that dumb little boy named Newton became a great scientist by discovering the law of gravitation. We all know that Prince Siddhartha became Lord Buddha. As a prince, he lived his life with full of luxury and prosperity. One day, as he went out, he saw 4 types of people. An old man, a poor man, a sick man, and a dead man. All these 4 conditions of human beings again made him sad, because earlier he was not known about these things. Now he felt that why human being suffers from all these conditions, and he became so eager to know about this, and his wife made him eager to know the answer and to save the human beings from the suffering. Thus he went in. Thus he started searching the answers for this, and for this he left home and went into deep meditation. And after meditation, long meditation, he attained salvation and became Lord Buddha, who established Buddhism. I am sure if we just chase our why, our inner why, not the outer why, those who are created by our circumstances, if we chase those why, then certainly we will be a great person in future. We will be a successful person in future. Now, if I ask all of you, why you all are here in this Toastmasters Club, the answer would be very simple, that most of you want to improve your communication skills. That's why you are here. While seeing your friends speaking so well, your outer why challenge your inner why, that see they can speak so well, why can't you? Then your inner why provokes you, inspires you to be a good speaker, and you also feel that if they can speak, why can't I? Why can't I? And that's why we all are here in this Toastmasters Club to improve our communication skills. After my retirement, my wife always used to punch me, scold me, kick me to do something extraordinary. It means to do something different from the league. Thus, to satisfy my inner why, I joined this Toastmasters Club. And this Toastmasters Club not only improved my inner skill, but it has given me joy, and thus it provides me to live a happy, healthy, and hearty life. Today I am standing in front of you, not as Mrs. Gitanjali or Mrs. Sarkar. I am standing in front of you as Toastmaster Gitanjali, a very proud member of Toastmaster fraternity. Thanks, and over to you.
Thank you, TM Gitanjali, for giving a wonderful speech. I think the message of the speech was very clear. If the why is clear, then the how is easy. Right? If you know the purpose of whatever thing you are doing, how to attain or how to achieve that, it's easy. So thank you. Before we move to the next session, that is table topic, I would like to call upon the timer to present the report of the prepared session.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed delegates. I am here with my time report. TM Vikram has taken 15 minutes 10 seconds, disqualified. TM Gitanjali has taken 7 minutes 44 seconds.
This
Next
was-
one. No one is eligible for it. Over to you.
No, I thought it was wrong.
So, what should we do? We should vote for both the discontinued?
No, no, no votes.
No votes? Okay, so unfortunate, yeah?
I thought his speech was wrong. Vikram.
Timer is, no, timer is, it's okay.
Okay, so since none of the speakers have qualified, we will not have any vote for today. We'll now move to our next part, that is table topic. But before we move to the table topic session, let us talk about the second W of winter, that is wonder. I would say wonderful winter. So please, maybe you can share your things or your thoughts about how you find winter as wonderful. Any activity you do, anything which makes you feel that winter is wonderful.
Sleep.
Sleep. If you are alone in your house, then otherwise your wife would start first waking you up first. Sleep, okay, then anything.
Ponk.
Pong party.
It's unique to Baroda.
Yes.
To
The
this
Karali Pong party.
Ponk.
Pong party.
I'll tell you. Vacations.
Vacations.
Family. Not miss it.
Family and friends together, yes.
Lot of weddings.
Statistically, people are more cheerful in winters.
Right. I agree with that. Yes, sir.
Lot of weddings.
Lot of weddings.
Yes, you enjoy weddings.
Noise also. Lot of noise.
Lot of that is wonderful.
Not wonderful.
You can enjoy your two-wheelers.
Two-wheelers.
That's good.
And the women like to go inside the kitchen to cook many varieties of food, especially winter sweets.
Traveling.
Made with
Traveling, yes.
jaggeries and all these things. In Gujarat it is special, winter sweets are very special.
So I think in winter you will also find clear skies more than in summers and monsoon. So if you are able to witness the stars and the sky in the evening, that would be a wonderful thing which you can enjoy as winter. Another thing which you told, riding or maybe traveling to places which would give you more feel about the snows and everything, that is wonderful in winter. And of course the food that we eat, I think we eat for becoming healthy during winter, but by the end of winter we end up gaining more weight because of lot of foods and diets that we eat. So let's move on to our next session for today, that is the table topic session, and which will be conducted by our TM Chan. Please join me to welcome TM Chan. As she is the table topic master, I am not asking her any questions about winter. I will give the rights to her to ask questions to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. I think you had taken almost all my table topic questions, but yes, I will change a twist in questions as well. So my warmful greetings to each one of you. Table topic session is a session, impromptu session, which is conducted to think on the feet. Imagine if you are talking to any new person or a person you know already. If you have to take out to have a conversation with them, you will find that what to talk, what questions should I ask, what will be a good interaction between each other. So this is what that an impromptu questions will be given to you. So you have to think on your feet and you just have to talk what are your experience, memories, or what are your thoughts on that topic. So you can talk any of your experience, memory, anything on the topic. Let me give you a hint. Today's table topic will be on celebrating our winter, warmth, wonder, winter. So don't hesitate yourself. Come on the stage and take the opportunity to speak in front of the people. So for the time limit, we have a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. One is the qualifying time. To get qualified for the voting, speak for minimum 1 minute. You have 10 minutes of 10 seconds of you have 10 seconds of time to think and structure your speech. and you have a time limit, maximum time limit is 2 minutes. So let's start the session. So who wants to volunteer? Any?
Neeraj, call Neeraj.
Yes. So your topic is what activity that have been changed by transforming to the season from summer to winter.
Transition from summer to winter is always a pleasant one. Not so pleasant in Delhi. Let me clarify, it's not because it's colder in Delhi. It's because that's the time I need to reach up the loft, remove that heavy trunk, take all the clothes out and put them in the sun, the behest of my mother. Me, I'd much rather just wear them like that. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, in winter times, there are a lot of transitions that happen. For example, a transition from vodka to old monk. That's a very major transition. But more than that, what I love about winters is the cheerfulness that's always there. Normally in summers, if you just greet a stranger and you just look at a stranger, they'll say, "Eh, what do you want?" But invariably, in winters, when you look at the same person, you just smile and say, now that's a big transition, a very big transition indeed. But a major transition in winters happened when I was in the US, and I was not prepared for the kind of winters that are there. Even opening a tap turned out to be a tedious task because the pipes were closed. Me, I just went to the store and bought a lot of mineral water and said, help the tap, I didn't even brush the mineral waters. But the transition from summers to winters is always a very cheery one. It goes out from the sweaty, tedious, hot, sunny, scorching times to a beautiful, joyous, cold season. I love the winters. I love cold weather. I love that skin, that turns white. I mean, you scratch it, more white comes out. And actually, you end up collecting it at times. Call me kooky, but I do that at times. At least something to do. But the best thing about the transition from summers to winters is the warmth and the closeness that's there between me. My wife used to push me away, used to actually hug me. That was a big transition because, and later on I figured it wasn't really because of affection, it's because she feels, colder than the other people. So that's all about the transition from summers to winters. I could just go on and on, but then I've already seen the red card, so thank you.
Sarika, then Shuri.
Only one is there. We can
Shuri.
So your topic is the best trip that you have experienced during winter. So the best trip.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I love winter because I was born in winter. I'm a winter baby. So in 2020, me and my family planned a trip. My father was a very busy man, but somehow I managed him to take some leaves and let us go outside. And we went to Manali. It was a very wonderful trip. It is like, I always tell this to anybody that Swarg mein jaake aaye. When I went to Manali, fortunately, when we went for paragliding, I always see the temperature. Okay, should go now because I want to see the snowfall. And accurately, when we went and when we were doing paragliding, before that only the snowfall started. So it was very mesmerizing and it was something I'll always remember. And it was a family trip and we enjoyed very much in that. Thank you.
you will choose?
Right. Good morning, everyone. The country that I would choose to spend my winters would be Canada, because my brother stays in Toronto and my other cousins also stay there. And I think it is a wonderful place because you also have your own community there, so you don't really feel secluded by the people of that country, native country. And I think what's one special thing about Canada is that it isn't filled up with, a lot of, it isn't filled up with like a lot of pollution. So winters are much clearer there, right? Otherwise, currently even winters we see in India that the pollution levels, the air quality index in multiple cities and multiple states in India has gone up. That isn't the case in Toronto, that isn't the case in overall Canada. And I think it is a great, great place to spend your winters. So yeah.
Toastmaster Sarika. So as we all know that Toastmaster Sarika is a very good mother. So I'd like to ask question that what changes you will make in your kids' schedule during winter? Good morning everyone over here. The changes, the changes according as a mother, according to me, every day, every week are always a target or a challenge for me to bring the changes in the kid's life. And according to the winter, there are not much changes. Only the few thing is come to be on more burden, my shouting, my callings, my instruction. The few more instruction add on. When they are in a washroom, I ask them, switch off the geyser. Don't forget to switch off the geyser. Why? Don't forget to put the body lotion. Why the body lotion? They say, yeah, we did it. Then I check that it is in a cupboard only. They are normally have to take the body lotion inside the washroom. I used to keep a body lotion inside the washroom because the body should be properly hydrated. It's also the responsibility of mother. So these things, and just still they want to eat ice cream on winter. They think it's very cool to have a movie night with ice cream stick. So there is nothing changed more. It's more entertaining for our neighbors because they are able to hear more sounds, more noises, more shouts from me, and a good communication between me and my kids. Thank you so much. We can have guest. So, please. So, how you spend your winter morning?
Winter morning. So my winters are, I like winters, but I'm a swimmer. So for 6 hours a day, my session, swimming session. So I hate winters for 6 hours a day. In the morning, I like to sleep in winters very much, but I have to wake up at 4 because of sessions. So I hate mornings in the winter. I like Sundays actually because Sundays free. So I sleep in like 10, but now because Toastmaster I have wake up early. So that's how I spend my winter morning.
Toastmaster Janata. So, have you ever attended a winter carnival or festival? Where? Or if not, where you would like to?
Good morning, Lord Toastmaster and guests. I come from a place where there is no winter. So I come from South India. The only weather is hot, hotter, hottest. So for me, whole transition, all this happened because I came to North India. I studied in Dehradun and I'm working in not exactly North India, upper part of southern India, basically. So for me, what place I would like to visit? I predominantly spend most of my livelihood in south, so there are a lot of options to visit. One thing I'd like to visit, I'm not statistically, that's right, there's Hornbill Festival in northeast. I don't know when it happens, I think it happens in the fag end of the winter. There are some music and some dancing going on. Northeast is a place where most of us wouldn't have gone. How many of you have gone to northeast?
I went to Assam.
Not bad.
Not
Appreciate that. Appreciate Sikkim. Sikkim is. Okay, fine. I talked about the Assam, Meghalaya, and it's one of the most least explored places in India. And no news about those areas come. The news or whatever happens in our society is mostly based on the other part of India, not the northeast India. So I would like to go and find out a place which is famous in northeast and go for a carnival. I feel I get a lot of resistance from my family when I say them that I want to go to northeast India. My wife calculates. It comes to this much. Why do you want to go to northeast? We'll go to abroad. I asked them, you are an Indian and we'll go to abroad, fine. Have you seen all the places in India? No, the answer is no. So somehow I'm convincing and I'm sure that I'll go to a place in northeast next year and I'll give a speech on it. Thank you.
Most extreme winter weather that you have experienced. Share your experience.
So, I want to share the experience which I had in the month of December. 3rd of December was my marriage, and immediately after that, I was working in NCR, Delhi NCR region. So my wife had to travel there, and there was extreme weather that time, and we did not have had a bed also. So she was complaining me a lot for the first 15 days, the weather and all, because it is very difficult if you are staying at home rather than at office. So that episode taught me a lot of things, lot of things of marriage which we need to arrange, and therefore it is one which I speak of right now. Thank you.
One guest is there.
So your topic is, do you like to play sports in winter and which sport you prefer to play?
So I'm not a sport person, so this is very difficult question for me. But yeah, I remember that during my childhood years I used to play the badminton during the winter seasons, and I don't know why, but I like to play that in the winter season, and I have some memories also, but can't explain here. So thank you for now. Santosh.
Toastmaster Hitesh. So your topic is, have you ever experienced snowboarding or have you ever built igloo anywhere? If not, then how you will imagine you're having fun with that?
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Once again, a very good morning to all of you, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Snowboarding, skiing, making an igloo, having that black dark goggle with jackets on, throwing snow to each and every family member and getting back, and taking a photograph or a video of skiing right from the top of the rock and then giving a slanting landing. Wow, what a wonderful thing! And I would like to share these videos, these stories with my friends, with my family members, and relive those moments again and again. Fantastic feeling. Unfortunately, I have never had. It's been 3 times that I have done the bookings to go to 3 different places: Kashmir, Sikkim, and also abroad. I will not name the place of the city because in my lifetime I will go there once. That's decided. All these places, the entire beauty which you experience or people experience, we see several photographs, are because of the beauty of nature and the beauty that the season unfolds on the living beings. I really cherish those photographs. One day I will live them. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think we are at the end of this session. I hope you all have enjoyed this impromptu session. Now over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, I think table topic master did a wonderful job. Though I took her many of the topics from her, but she still managed to call at least 9 of them. So kudos to you. I'd like to call TM Jayashree on stage to give the timer report for table topic.
Good morning, all of you. I am here with my time report. TM Neeraj took 2 minutes 19 seconds qualified. TM Shruti took 1 minute 1 second qualified. TM Manav took 54 seconds qualified. TM Sarika took 1 minute 17 seconds qualified. Guest Utsav 35 seconds is qualified. TM Janardhan 2 minutes 10 seconds qualified. TM Nikhil took 55 seconds qualified. Guest Santoshi 21 seconds disqualified. TM Hitesh 1 minute 39 seconds qualified. Over to you.
So we have 7 speakers out of 9 who are qualified for voting. Sir, you will the polling for the votes are on the WhatsApp group. You can choose the best speaker from table topic and give your votes. You take 1 minute for that. The polls are on the group. Please vote. Now we will move to our last session or last part of our today's meeting, that is the evaluation session. But before we move to the evaluation session, let us talk about again the winter. We have talked many things about the warmth that winter gives, the wonderful things that happens in winter. But there are few negatives also which the winter brings. Can you name some of those negatives?
People suffer from cold and cough.
Yeah. Cold and cough, illness, laziness.
Dense fog in the northern part of the country and a lot of accidents because of that.
Okay. Accidents, illness, laziness. Anything to add?
Winter depression.
Depression.
In other countries.
Right. So this is one of the topic which is not talked more about, but that there is one seasonal affective disorder, that is SAD. Mostly winter brings isolation. Like people tend to isolate themselves because of winter. They don't go out, they remain inside the home. So that brings this one of those disorder which is called seasonal affective disorder, which is more prominent in winter. Another things which I dislike in winters are the days are very short. Whenever I take a trip and I have to rush back to my destination because it's cold and then it gets darker more earlier, so I need to rush back to my home because I avoid traveling during nights. That is one thing. And then social isolations and illness we have talked. So these are some of those negative things which are there in the winter, but definitely with the more of warmth and cheerfulness of winter, we can avoid this negative factors. Just try to commute, talk, go out and enjoy the season instead of pulling yourself out from the crowd. With that, we move to the last session for today, that is the evaluation session, and we have our general evaluator, DM Janardhan, who will give his evaluation report for the complete meeting. Over to you.
No questions for me? Good morning, fellow Toastmasters guests once again. I am angry with you, Vikram. I'll come to that. But now I'm happy. Because I got rid of monkey off my back of not doing this road for a very long time. And second reason, I'll come to it as we proceed. I'll be conducting the evaluation of the meeting as a whole. And to assist me, we have a team of Toastmasters members who would do their evaluations as we proceed. Now coming to the second part. First, we'll have a evaluation of the prepared speeches. After hearing those speeches by both of you, I'm happy. At least because I nominated for the evaluator, and I'm not going to evaluate this speech. And I have a challenge to both of them. Apart from timing, if you can find out some recommendations, I think that will be very good. So to start with, we have Postmaster Hitesh, one of my role models in VTM. The kind of progression he has had since he joined. And he heard the speech of Vikram, seasoned, experienced, and one inspiring speech about acknowledgement, which is seldom practiced. The call upon Toastmaster Hitesh to evaluate Vikram.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Janardhan, for your kind words. And I have no disagreement, I totally agree with you. But challenges are meant to be accepted, so I'll give it a try. I shared about one monkey on my back, I have another monkey on my back. 3 out of 5 times I forget bringing my specs. So once again, a very good morning to all of you, Toastmasters and guests. Toastmaster Vikram delivering a speech on professionalism, how to deliver a speech professionally. Let me come to the attire. If Steve Jobs has turtleneck as his trademark attire to address the gathering, if NVIDIA founder Jensen Huang has got that leather jacket, I think Toastmaster Vikram has white shirt, stone blue jeans and Puma sneakers as his professional attire. And that is not because it suits him well. It is because of the way in which he delivered his speech professionally. So, kudos to you, Vikram, on choosing your attire, which has become your trademark attire maybe for your future professional speeches, in my view. Coming to the speech part of it, he narrated 3 stories. All the 3 stories, whether procedure, acceptance by UK company or engineering support to German company or acknowledgement of duties that a security guard does. He very beautifully explained the importance of the level of importance of his duty, that though he is the lowest in the hierarchy, he is actually guarding the control. the way in which he delivered all the three theories and connected by way of why, three questions, all of us knew that the next story is going to come, and we have the we will need to be sure that we relate it to the other, or our mind will start asking the questions about what's going to come next. So wonderful engagement, audience. And when you ask questions while delivering a speech, there are ways and means. You ask questions by way when you are prompting an answer. Sometimes you ask questions so deep that you take a pause and then give answers yourself. Wonderful on that. All in all, the message of acknowledgement and appreciation delivered so well, not only professionally, but having a tinge of heart in it as well. Now, coming to the challenge part of it. Now, my suggestions are not specifically the things to improve the speech, but can be taken as an alternative to use in your speech. Now, when you are delivering a speech, it is not necessarily to deliver use a professional slide or prop or any connecting story. But when you are dealing with a subject, a story which is professional, sometimes using a PowerPoint slide or a prop helps. Second important aspect is that when there is a conversational explanation of a story, the role play is always helping in terms of throwing the message right into the head of the audience. Like for example, in the first story, when you are having a conversation with your boss, there is a room for role play. And it is a learning overall in a summary that G's methodology of asking 5 why professionally to go to the root cause of the problem can be shortened to the 3 whys if you acknowledge and appreciate. That's all from my side.
Wonderful, Venkatesh. I think that would have probably lengthened your speech. That was a very good observation. Next, I call upon Toastmaster Vishal to evaluate the speech of the guiding light of our club, Toastmaster Gitanjali.
Good morning, good afternoon all. Madam, you convince all of us that why we need to do the meditation. That's a very important message. I know there are so many whys are roaming around us, and I also have a big why, that why I can be a good speaker, and that's why I am here. In your speech, madam, you have shown a way how to get rid of why. When we are surrounded with lots of whys, problems, challenges, we just need to take the break, be with us, we call it as a meditation, you will find the solutions. Let me start with the opening. So opening as usual, you started with the quote with the German philosopher. You explain all the different whys, that why, what it means. There is a lot of whys comes from the outsider, like eat properly, work properly, earn properly. There are so many whys, and we all know it, and we are surrounded by it. I was thinking that these are the whys we know, but what is the remedies? What is the solution? So interestingly, you have covered it with the 2 examples. One is the Newton example, another one is the Lord Buddha example. Newton know very well the gravity of law that he has invented, but many of us don't know when he invented. When he went in a meditation, when he was with himself, at that time it was invented, and that you have shown it in your speech. Same for the Buddha. Buddha also a lot of issues. Lot of people are surrounded with the personal issues, poverty issues, so many things. Then this why triggered him that what is the solutions, and again he went on a meditation, and then the rest history we all know it. So in your story, you have shown the problem statements and supported with the examples. About your audience connect, stage movement, voice modulations is exemplary, and I think this is the patented part of the Toastmaster Gitanjali. Only one comment, specifically the improvement time management. And overall it was a nice interesting topic with the positive message, excellent delivery, and the good audience connect, because you also taken your own story also in your speech. For me, the major takeaway is create the why, chase the why, then you can create a success stories in your life. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you, Vishal, for the wonderful evaluation. One of the advantage of playing this WWW role that you can give feedback and nobody gives feedback for you. At least on stage. I mean, you can privately talk to me, but there is no system where you can give feedback to me. So on this note, I'd like to call upon the another person. Timer, sorry. Timer, can you please?
Good afternoon all. I'm here with my time report. TM Hitesh took 4 minutes 19 seconds, qualified. TM Vishal took 2 minutes 34 seconds, qualified. Over to you, Chief.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the report. Next person also I really pity because the Toastmasters table topic session went very well. The topics were very engaging and most of us spoke a lot about the topic, and I think she's going to have a difficult time, but anyway I'm very sure that she's going to take that challenge. So to evaluate table topic session, I call upon Toastmaster Mridula on stage.
Warm greetings of the day, everyone. If you have come first time in Toastmasters and you are introvert, to stand for table topics is like having monkey on your back. So let's gesticulate by clapping for those who dare to participate. With this, I'll start with Neeraj, Toastmaster Neeraj. Subject was transition. As usual, you tried to make fun out of your topic, and he made us laugh thrice. He talked about cheerful winter, voice modulation was good. As he is famous for his humorous speech, our expectations were a bit more. Next, Shruti. Her subject was trip you enjoyed in winter. It was very nice to hear her about Manali trip. जैसे उन्होंने बोला, she said about स्वर्ग में जाके आए and snowfall and paragliding. She was standing here like this. She could use a bit more properly. Manav, as his table topic was country he would like to travel. He told about Canada as his brother stays there and someone more lives there. He told about population and pollution. He told about pollution and other few things about Canada. As compared to every time, he is very comfortable on stage, but this time maybe he was a bit uncomfortable here. He could speak more. Sarika, her subject was what changes you make in your kids' schedule in winter. As usual, as a mother, so many instructions and use of body lotions and all the some things she told about. But she was also standing like this, and she was about to complete as early as possible. So she could extend the topic a bit more. She could have used stage better way. Utsav, his subject was how you spend your day in winter. He said that he is swimmer and he likes swimming, but in winter mornings it is very difficult to wake up in the morning and he hates mornings. And as compared to other sessions, he was pretty comfortable here standing this time, and this is a good sign. Janardhan, as usual, his subject was winter carnival. He used stage very properly, a good use of stage. as compared to others. Introduced fun. We enjoyed his speech as always. Voice modulations were good. Keep it up. Nikhil, your subject were most extreme winter, I think. He told incident about his initial days of marriage and how irritating and embarrassing it was. It was nice to hear you. But you were standing like this and you were pretty uncomfortable and you were talking. Right? You can improve it next time. Santoshi, your subject was sport. She liked to play badminton and you tried to spoke a bit but you ran away instantly. Next time you can use the stage for some more time. Brother TM Hitesh, your subject was have you ever experienced extreme cold or igloo like that? It was very nice to hear you as usual. Voice modulations were good. Humor factor was fantastic. We enjoyed a lot, and stage use was very good. Keep it up. With this, thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah, for the wonderful evaluation, and I think all of us will take the evaluation and ensure that we improve the next time. Next, I call upon the R counter. For me, the R counter are speed breakers or rather I will call it as pace breakers of a speech. And to give the report, I call upon Toastmaster Ravi Pratap.
So good afternoon once again. I am delighted to share that prepared speaker has not used a single filler word, and also TM Hitesh has also not used any filler word. The ones who have used the filler words are TM Vishal. He has used like 3 times, 2 times, and you have also used coughing sound as a filler word 5 times. And Team Janki has used 5 times and 5 times so. TM Manav has used 3 times and 2 times you have used and phrase. And TM Sarika has used 3 times and 1 time and TM Jonathan you have used 2 times TM Nikhil has used 7 times and 1 time and TM Jayashri you have used 8 times and guest Utsav you have used 2 times and 2 times so. TM Mruta you are Midla you have used 32 times and guest Santoshi you have used 1 time and 4 times so, and guest Utsav you have used 2 times and 2 times so. So this was my report. I would like to suggest you these fillers words are the speed breakers of your conversation. So you should take a pause and think and not be aware with your voice. So you don't have to use ahs and ums. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi Pratap. That coughing was something which is new. Good one, really good one. And one more thing, to avoid we have to practice. It's as simple as that. The more we practice, it won't come in your speech. Next, I'd like to call upon grammarian, whose phrase of the day and word of the day were used before they were introduced. So it caught upon people, and it's a very good example of how to set a phrase of the day and word of the day. And I call upon the godfather of Toastmaster.
Very good afternoon. First of all, let me salute Toastmaster Vikram and Toastmaster Gitanjali for a wonderful speech. He began with why, and she answered why. Today's Toastmaster session was a beautiful beauty parlor session. There was a lot of so let me say the beautiful sentences used by them. before I find out some errors. Vikram, I was an eye. I was an eye. Beautiful results of different eye and eye. Vitanjali said, he also said, my name is not Buddha. Those who understood it had a very beautiful point. Mr. Vitanjali said, inner eye and outer eye. Very, very philosophical thing, which is very, very beautiful inside that. Vishal, in his evolution, pattern part of Vitanjali. Very unique way of describing Vitanjali's style of speaking. This was a beautiful ornament which I could see. It was almost stoneless halwa, so I couldn't find any major stones. And I had decided that I will not talk about minor stones, but today I was forced to find out minor stones because there are no major stones in any of the pitches. So I would say minor errors, very, very minor errors. Hitesh, he said delivering a speech, he delivered a speech because he has not yet delivered a speech. Sarika, few things is, few things are. Vishal said gravity of law, law of gravity. I think it was slip of tongue. Gitanjali said in describing Buddha, he was not known, he was not knowing. When he saw all these four people. And Rudula said, with this, thank you. She ended with this, thank you. With this, I end my report. And thank you. This is the minor errors. Uses of phrase of the day, and this was done by a lot of people. And I'm quite happy. Ravi Pratap used word of the day. Tarun used word of the day. Phrase of the day was used by so many people. Ravi Pratap before it was introduced. Hitesh used it twice. Gitanjali used it. Janardhan used it. And Toastmaster Budula also used it. So I'm happy that the words and the phrase were used appropriately. I'm quite happy that improvement in standard of grammar in our session. It is exemplary that very, very few errors today were committed in grammatical error. It shows the improved standard by all our continuous Toastmasters speeches. I wish it continues and we will have nothing to say for grammarian in the future session. Thank you.
Stone in Alva. I will not forget.
New thing.
New thing. Lot of new things. I mean, offering stone in Alva. So now I'll be presenting my report on the meeting as a whole. Time up is not, my time is 4 minutes. So you can show me the card in case I exceed the time. So before we started the meeting, these days the way the agenda is being discussed and how Vikram pulls everyone for a speech or any role is something which we can follow. The non-silent members are pulled into and they are made to realize that they have to contribute to the meeting. This is a good one. And the agenda, even though it came later part of yesterday, it doesn't matter because everybody knows what they are doing. The clock has to be fixed and the sketch pen has to be looked into because for the last 2 meetings we are hardly able to see. Very light. And one award is broken, I think we can stick that so that we can display it. The meeting started on time, back on. Thanks to you, Toastmaster Jayashree. Then the presiding officer came on stage. She set the tone for the meeting. And before that, was the agenda displayed in this group?
Yes.
Yeah, I was not part of the group, so thank you for that. So coming to our presiding officer, she came to the stage with a lot of energy and she introduced the guests properly and also proudly displayed the acknowledgements and awards they have got, which is very important. Kudos for that. Then as usual, our Toastmaster of the day who stole the team from me. I was about to do it next week, but he did a week earlier. I have to find another topic to do that. But he took control of the meeting. The structure of the meeting was well informed to the guests and also the new members how the meeting is going to progress. Kudos for that. He kept the audience engaged. We were all cold, so he made us do an exercise which woke us up from our slumber and get the meeting rolling. Congrats for that. The timer introduced the variations of timing very nicely. Today we had a speeches which is normal 5 to 7 minutes and 18 to 22 minutes. So she took the role very sincerely and she ensured that the timing variations were informed very clearly to the members, to the audience present. Phrase of the day, word of the day was, as I mentioned, was very popular. It was used quite a while, and I think it's something when we are grammarian, we shouldn't go into complex words. We should go into phrases or words which are simple, and so that it gets engaged with the speaker as well as the audience who are present. So, kudos for that, sir. Toastmaster today. Our counter also gave a very good report, and congrats for that. Coming to table topics, master, I have seen many meetings and I used to think that table topics should, in many occasions, should combine with the team. It should be like, I always feel that then that meeting becomes complete. I feel that, I could be wrong, but in the sense that because the team mode starts the team, then the table topic comes, picks up a different theme. This time didn't happen. Both were complementing, and all the speakers who came here were able to speak. So the topics were selected very nicely, and I really congratulate table topics master for that. Overall, the meeting atmosphere was nice. I am sure we all enjoyed, and we have a lot of things to take and ponder. The question of why and acknowledging. I was thinking, and when he was delivering, I was thinking to my son, I should acknowledge. He did a lot of good things, but I point out the mistakes. It comes very naturally to most of us, right? And it's very important that we small things we acknowledge. Yes. And self-acknowledgement, that's equally important. We don't do that. We take it for granted. One is acknowledging others, that is also taken for granted. Self-acknowledgement. We think that it's normal. If you drive home safely, or if you're coming to table talk, Toastmaster section, it's not normal. We are taking a time out, and we have to acknowledge ourselves before somebody does. That's very important. And the question of why, that's also very important. We should keep on questioning ourselves to improve our quality of life of us as well as people around us. With this, I am going very happily to my home. Time well spent, and I am sure every one of you also time was well spent. Over to you.
Thank you, G, for that wonderful evaluation. So, we're just discussing on one of the side effects of winter. So what we feel is the clapping has gone down because of winter. By clapping, it will help you to get warmer also. That's one of the exercises you can practice in winter. To conclude, we have talked about the warmth, the joy, the negative effects, wonderful things about winter. We'll just summarize to 4 or 5 points which you should not only in winter but as a whole in the year, throughout the year, you should practice, which would make you joyful or maybe help you in enjoying the life you are living. So first and foremost is quality time with your loved ones, for the people whom you can gel with. If you spend good times, like one of the good times we are spending in the Toastmaster meeting, where like-minded people with different backgrounds come and we find ourselves in a good spot. After this meeting, we are always in a good mood, or maybe are more energetic throughout the whole day. Second is you can practice some traditions, maybe summer, monsoon or winter. If there are some traditions which you can follow within your home for winter, that would also engage your family to do so. Third is giving back to community. Right? I think Jyoti and many of us, or many of you are following that. We have taken so many things from the community, but when it comes to giving back, we are always a step behind. So if you can step forward and start giving back to community what you have learned or what you have gained, that would give you inner joy. Another thing which both the speakers have spoken about is gratitude. giving back on credit. So whatever small things we do, we should start acknowledging them and giving or showing our gratitude to them. And last but not the least is start finding joy in small things. Instead of pondering on why this, why that, whatever is happening for good. And it is said in Gita also that before time and outside your what to say, समय से ज़्यादा और भाग्य से समय से पहले और भाग्य से ज़्यादा आपको मिलने वाला नहीं है. तो whatever things you have in life, just appreciate them and enjoy and find fun or enjoyment in those small things. With that, I conclude the theme. We have the winter just getting in. Morning temperatures are around 17 degrees, and it is said that it would become more colder in coming days. Maybe it may go near to 10. Take care of your health. Wear good warm clothes when you are out, and also practice some good exercise and eat delicious food. Thank you, and over to you, Janvi.
Come on, let's kudos to each In this winter, we choose to come to the meeting, and we have greatly enjoyed and celebrated the theme and the meeting with many takeaways. Toastmasters meeting is something that we had many takeaways which we implement in our day-to-day life throughout the week. So we will remember, this person has said this one. Let me implement this. Let me implement this word everywhere. So kudos to each one of you. Coming to the end of the meeting, we can have guest feedback. So guest can share your experience, how you like the meeting. So I think, ma'am, you come. So yeah, you can tell us how you like the meeting. You can come first.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is for the first time that I landed here. I just came across the Toastmaster from social media. So I thought, why not join it? I'm not an immigrant from here. I'm not a resident of here. I came here to Vadodara only for job. So I was searching what new things I can do, and luckily I ended up here. It was a great session. I learned many new things in the way people were delivering. And also the feedback was a very good mechanism that can definitely help you to grow. Next time I'll definitely make sure to come on time. This time I was late. So, and also would like to learn the procedure, like groups and everything that we can do so. So that's all from my side.
And your name is?
Yeah, my name is Sohani Ji.
Sohani?
Ji.
In contact
I think it's a great platform to learn something, to learn the communication skills and improve yourself. And the class was very nicely structured, like the table speech was there and one topic speech was there, and the exhibition part was also very nicely designed. And I think I'm going to learn many things from here. And yeah, all things is good. Thank you.
This is my third meeting here, so you can already tell I'm liking it. That's why I'm here for the third time. The meeting was really great. I like to hear the speeches from sir. That was really good, and the table topics are also really good. Thank you for having me.
So now it's time for the appreciation and acknowledgement. So as we know that we have two great speakers over here. Even though because of the time they are not qualified for voting, but we all members have witnessed a great speech, so we can acknowledge and appreciate it. Now I would like to welcome Toastmaster of the Day for the appreciation. So, Best Evaluator Toastmaster Hitesh. Best Supporting Role Player Toastmaster Kiri. Best Table Topic Speaker Toastmaster Hitesh.
It has become a shining star for the club.
And Best Role Player Toastmaster Tarun. With this, I am adjourning meeting number 342. Let's gather for the group photo and then